This episode of Mogul Moves Only is brought to you by the Classic TX Exotic Car Rental. Looking to hit the town in style or an anniversary or wedding and luxury? The Classic TX Exotic Car Rental is the place for you. With a fleet of luxurious cars ranging from Bentleys, Lamborghinis, Platinum Escalades, and more, the Classic TX guarantee to have a luxury vehicle to service any occasion. They have amazing customer service, an easy rental process, and a concierge service that will drop your vehicle off as well as pick it up. It's time to hit the town in style by booking your luxury rental today by calling 469-677-8002. Again, calling 469-677-8002 or visiting the website at exotictxrentals.com. And use the promo code Mogul Moves Only to save 15% on your next 24-hour rental. The Classic TX Exotic Car Rental. Travel in luxury today.
Tell you how it beats and shit.
Yeah. Y'all know what time it is. You just tuned in to the most exclusive podcast in the state, out of state, out of space, in the space.
I don't wanna have the gentleman.
Used to get it at the corner
Mogul
store.
Moves Only podcast.
Rob your bare face and take it dog.
And I got the guy in the building.
I don't wanna have the gentleman.
Fat Boogie.
I don't wanna have the gentleman.
Hey.
I don't wanna judge no more.
Hey.
I don't wanna judge.
Hey man, well, you know how it is, man. We're gonna get to the real in this MSC game. Mogul Moves Only.
I don't wanna have the gentleman.
Hey.
From me a back, you won't get it back.
Oh yeah. Hey.
That shit getting off. Tired of watching my back. Most of these niggas don't like me, but when they see me.
Hey, you can go ahead and start turning that down, Mario. Yo, you just tuned in to this episode of Mogul Moves Only podcast with your boy Big D The Mogul, a.k.a. Suge Diddy, a.k.a. Illuminati Jack. And I got my guy in the building. Y'all may not even recognize this dude, man. A lot has changed, but I got my guy, the fatness, Mr. Extra Calories himself, Fat Boogie in the building. What up, though, man?
What's going on, man? This is Fat Boogie in the building, MSC representative. Also, I'm the young career starter. I started this man's career right here. He wouldn't be nothing if it wasn't for me. So if y'all are watching this podcast, y'all be thankful for me and Young Street because we started his career right here. I made his life better. He wouldn't be nothing without me.
So let's just be honest, right?
Okay.
Wait, before we get into all that, because you really talking about nothing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Where you been at?
Where I been at?
Why haven't the streets heard any music from you?
That's a long story. I mean, but just to
Talking to the microphone, please.
That's a long story, but just to keep it real general, you know, I had some things I had to straighten up in my own personal life, and music just didn't coincide with that path right there.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, really. And it's funny that you brought up, like, you know, a lot is going on and music didn't coincide with your path. But honestly, I think the reason why you stopped rapping is, bro, you really needed to stop rapping. For those who don't know, man, like I managed Fat Boogie, I managed Street, and I managed Gun, MSC Gang, however y'all want to call it. Whenever y'all was cool and not cool, you know how y'all did. Kind of switched up a lot. And I'm going to be honest, like, managing you all, I think you was by far probably the least talented of everybody in your crew.
Oh, okay.
But it's dope that you kind of stepped away because, I mean, hopefully you come back with some better material because, honestly, I don't know, I think MSC Gang kind of really fell apart. I don't know. They spent so much time trying to help you create a sound, bro, but maybe the talent ain't there. I feel like maybe you'd be great in executive, honestly.
Really? Well, you know, I really think it's funny that you would say something like that because, I mean, I think there's a lot of people out here that would disagree with you, but, I mean,
like who?
If the fans, I mean, you know.
What fans, though, honestly?
Honestly.
Think
you
about
know,
it. Like, wait, before you had
while
anybody,
I'm talking.
Okay, go ahead.
You know, if we're going to do some finger pointing here, I had a name before you even stepped in the picture. No. You know, nobody ever knew who you were, none of that. You know, until I allowed you to step into the picture, you know. So I'm not understanding exactly. It's really kind of disrespectful, you know. It's really kind of disrespectful.
The only song that you got.
It's really kind of disrespectful for you to come to me like that.
I feel like it ain't about disrespect. It's just about the truth. Like the only song that you ever had buzz with was the song that you did with Yellow Beezy.
If we're gonna put it out there like that, we can talk about your lack of management skill.
Okay, let's put it out there then.
Let's put it out there.
First of all, let's talk about the show.
Let's talk about the times when you was going out of state, you going traveling on the back of my work. You know, I'm exposing you. I'm exposing you to things that you have not been exposed to. I'm sorry, I apologize.
So let's talk about A3C when you bomb them performances, running out of breath on stage. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about, you know what I'm saying, you going to Kansas City and only got one song. And the song, it was all right, but Lil Ronnie made Better Get Your Hoe. Every song that you ever did had a feature because you couldn't carry a song by yourself. And I mean, hopefully this time when you come back, things will be better, bro, because honestly, I'm going to just be real.
You know,
I don't think the talent is there.
Okay.
And that's just how I feel.
Well, you know what? Here's how I feel.
What?
I feel disrespected. You
Sure.
know, and I don't feel like, you know, this podcast was, you know, it's cool. We can put that on the podcast. But now we can go over here and handle something they ain't got to put on the podcast. Since you want to disrespect me like this.
First of all, I already know how you go, bro. You talk, you don't want no smoke. You from the Colony, Texas.
Uh-huh.
We already know, bro, that you just trying to be tough because you from the suburbs. And I understand that you got to do extra stuff.
All right, so
you know what I'm saying?
At this point, come on.
It's whatever.
Come on. No.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
nigga, we ain't got to go over there. We can get busy right here in front of the camera, bro.
We can go right
We can
over
go. It's whatever, bro.
Nah, yeah, come on here. Take them off. Come on up here.
So anyway, you know, we had to go ahead and stage that a little bit for people to know, man. This is my guy, man. We've been through a lot, man. Shout out to Fat Boogie. Welcome back. Again, man, a lot has changed, man. The rap is gone. The hair's changed. You know what I'm saying? You ain't here about 100 pounds lighter, man. What's been going on, bro? Life has been good for you.
Oh, man, you know, we talk at least once a week, so you know how life is. But for the people that don't know, I did go on a path to change my life physically, spiritually, mentally, and financially.
My man.
And you know, it's been a blessing. It's definitely been a blessing. That's all I can say, man. Guys been great, man.
Okay, so you know, we're gonna take it back a little bit. So what's been going on with Fat Boogie as far as have you been listening to any music lately? What's been going on in your life entertainment wise? What's the last movie you saw?
Wakanda Forever.
Hey, that's been a big topic. I think everybody that came through here saw Black Panther. What you think about it?
It was pretty good, you know. It was pretty good. Of course, you know, it gives the black community something to hold on to and teaches us something other than shoot 'em up, bang bang or whatever. It lets you know that black people do have intelligence, and you know, it kind of promotes that factor of it. So it's definitely great to see that.
Did you see any characters in there that you related to more?
That's a good question. I really didn't watch the movie in kind of relevance to that, to be honest. I was just sitting back enjoying it.
Just seeing all them black people on the screen.
Yeah, it was beautiful to see that. You know, I'm already self-conceited as it is, so I try to take that time to not think about myself.
Did you just say self-conceited?
Whatever I said, man. You know, it's been a minute since I've been on the okay, conceited. I apologize. What? Okay, it's been a minute on the microphone.
We can go past that. Anyway, so Cardi B just dropped the album this week, Friday. I think that's when that joint. You listen to it?
No, I haven't listened to it.
So I've been listening to it for the last few days, man. Just because you know.
Hold on. But how were you listening to it? Were you just listening to it by your head, or were you on like one of these little? Did the inner ratchet Big D Mogul come out? Were you in there, you know, doing all that like that, listening to Cardi B? Don't lie.
No, I'm gonna keep it 100. So you already know how I am. Sometimes I kind of feel a certain way towards female rappers. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm already biased because a lot of times I feel like the content for most female rappers is very limited. Mm-hmm. It's like either they try to act real hard like a dude, or they try to rap real nasty like Trina. You know what I'm saying? It's like neither one of those I feel like I can really pull up into. It doesn't give me a masculine vibe if I'm trying to sing along.
That's true.
But just to support the culture, I was like, let me listen to what Cardi B, you know, talking about on this album. Shout out to my cousin Mossy that's in here, Big Blood. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, biggest Crip, Spring Hill representative. But no, he been with me, since the last few days, and I've been riding through, in the truck. My truck is my sanctuary. That's where I really listen to music.
Yeah.
At first, it was slow for me. Like, the album was slow. It was kind of what I thought I was gonna hear.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I gave it his first pass. I was like, well, let me give it a second pass. And I came back in and like last night and today, I know she rocking on that joint. Cardi B did her thing. I mean, I think women gonna really vibe with that album. I mean, she gave some. It's real down to earth. Like it's real like I know she's very real. Like she got a song talking about going through the phone.
Bro,
Through phone. You know, through phone. You know what I'm saying? She got a song where she throwing shots at girls when the girl talking about that's her ass, but your thighs don't match. You know what I'm saying? She got like some pointers in the song where she was like, I've been broke all my life. I don't know what to do with these racks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's really like she didn't switch up. She didn't go Hollywood. She rapped some material things, but she really kept it like grounded of where she came from. That song got some bangers on it, man. She did her thing on the album.
Yeah.
I really think you should check it out.
I'll check it out. That's one thing I can respect about her, though. You can tell that she's genuinely being herself. So that's one thing I do like about her.
Okay. What about Nipsey Hussle? Have you listened to that album?
I did listen to the Nip. You know, John, my cousin John, he shot me a text
Darkness. Like John is probably the blackest person on earth since Charlie Murphy passed.
He looked like Spyro, you know, the purple dragon. He's so black, he's purple. But yeah, he shot me a text like, "Hey, jam that Nip." And I was like, all right, I'm jamming Nip. I'm in the gym. I'm, you know, Nip motivational. So I'm like, shoot, while I'm in there, you know, I really don't want to be here, but I'm in here.
Yeah.
Fuck it, we're going to jam some Nip, see if we can get through it. So I jammed that Nip. I'm fucking with Nip, you know. I fuck with his movement more than his music.
I agree. I'm kind of the same way. Like, I think the album is dope. It wouldn't be a workout album for me.
Yeah.
I couldn't really listen to him working out, but I think, like, just riding and vibing, he definitely got some songs on there. I feel like that whole album is dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't take nothing away from him, but I do.
That Rich Homie, though.
I haven't heard it.
You sleep. The Rich Homie, that's that old Rich Homie right there.
What you think happened to Rich Homie, bro? What? Because, you know, like, neck and neck, it was almost like him and Thug should have kind of been in a group.
Yeah. I mean, you know, even from the little taste of the industry that I got, man, it's once you reach a certain threshold, you cross over to a certain line. It no longer becomes just music. You know, you got a lot of things that come in and play a part, and it doesn't just become simple. And it's not as simple anymore. And if you're not ready mentally, it will kind of distract you or knock you off a little bit. And next thing you know, you got so many things, you're getting pulled so many ways, and you're getting outside influences, and you know. So I think that might have been what happened to him. But now I think he got a little bit more grounded and kind of got a little bit more focused.
I'm going to have to check that out. So Rich Homie Quan drop. I'm going to check that out. Anybody else drop? Have you listened to Migos Culture too?
I jammed the Migos. I jammed it. You know, it's kind of, I'm going to be honest, it's kind of hard not to jam the Migos right now.
You know what? I feel like I'm the only person, bro, that said they actually like Culture too. Everybody that came through, man, just was like, yo, that joint was trash.
Really?
I really enjoyed it.
I fuck with it. I don't know, but maybe it's because I don't listen to them on a regular basis.
That
but
may be it.
I don't know. I fuck with it. I got about 4 songs in rotation.
Heavy.
I'm gonna tell you, Takeoff slept on to me. Takeoff was going the hardest on. I got a couple Narcos. Takeoff ran on that. Notice Me.
Yep.
Takeoff ran on that. You know, but I didn't know.
I think this year, what's dope is, you know, for a minute everybody thought, then what you got Takeoff, you got Offset, and then you got Quavo.
Yeah.
A lot of people thought, like, you know, Quavo was going to be the, you know, the big star and move on more solo. But it's dope, like, because every year, each one of them having a movement. I'm thinking this year really is going to be the year to take off. Like, you had Quavo the year before. Mm-hmm. Last year, you had Offset with Cardi B had a big year and was most sought after. And now Takeoff name popping off. I think this year is going to be the year. That's
possibly. I don't think Takeoff wanted like that, to be honest. It don't seem like it to me because he don't do all the extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? Takeoff just like, shit, I'm here so I won't get fined. He like the Marshawn Lynch of the group, you know. That's what it seemed like for me, at least my opinion on it. Takeoff don't seem like he really just interested in getting in the mix like that.
I feel like, but his name is coming up a lot more. So even if he ain't really trying, you starting to see his name pop up a lot more on a lot of, you know what I'm saying, platforms. When you think about the Migos, you start to hear more Takeoff name first.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's structured with his team to start making it seem like that and create that perception, but whatever they doing, they're doing a good job because he seemed like the most kind of laid back of everybody. Even though their whole group is kind of laid back, you don't really see too much out of all of them. but he do kind of float behind. So what about, you got some things popping in the city. Bobby Sessions signing that deal to Def Jam. You got Yellow Beezy going nuts right now.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my nigga Yellow. Yellow doing his thing, man.
You know what I'm saying? You got the chicks popping off. You got Asian Doll doing her thing. You got Cuban Savage now. That's what her name is. She doing her thing. And what you think about the temperature of the city, man?
To be honest, I'm kind of removed from everything. But from what I can see, man, as long as somebody doing something, I'm happy. I'm more than happy for them.
Okay.
I'm more than happy for everybody, you know. So that's definitely a good thing, you know.
Okay. No doubt, man. So, like, take us through the day in life with Fat Boogie, man. You lost all the weight, man. You got a whole new body. Half of Fat Boogie walked in the building today, man. What's the regimen, man? What you doing now?
All right, man. So first thing I do when I wake up about 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Facts.
You know, I might shoot D that text, "What's up, man? You in the gym today? You in the gym? You in the gym? What's up, D? We get in there?"
Facts.
You know, and then drink my coffee, take my little pre-workout, my little fat burners.
You drinking coffee, pre-workout, and fat burners?
It depends on what the day calls for.
Boy, your heart gonna blow up.
Man, but you know, get my mind ready for the day. Go hit the gym for a couple hours. Come back. You know, I got a business now that I'm running. So get my mind ready. You know, hit the gym. Get my mind ready for the day. I just purchased a house out there in Houston.
Shout out to that, man. Big moves.
Yeah, mogul moves, man. Come on
Yeah,
now.
you
Come
already
on
know
now. Come
mogul
on, hold
moves.
on.
There you go.
And
right.
how we get what's the name of the show, D?
Mogul moves on.
So what did you just say?
Big moves.
Ah, shit.
You know, I apologize. You know what? You're right, man. You're right, bro.
Damn. See, I told y'all. That's all right. I'm the father. He older than me, but I'm his dad.
Not
okay?
at all. Not at all.
My
First of all, how your mom doing?
How your mom doing?
She good. You know what I'm saying? She bouncing back, but, you know.
How your
I tell
sister
you,
doing?
She's straight, man. But, you know, your mom look better on her knees, honestly.
Anyway,
On God.
look, now we can talk to each other like this. None of you other niggas better not try that, okay? Anyway.
For those who don't know, I am Fat Boogie's stepfather. And I came in him and his brother's lives. Y'all about 21, 22, the first date me and your mom went on. We took y'all to the zoo.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
We had a great time.
And I got that Komodo dragon balloon.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
We hold your hand and you was crying because
And
you
the
couldn't
Dippin'
get no
Dot.
cotton candy.
Yeah, but you got me the Dippin' Dots, though.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's why you couldn't get the cotton candy. You was trying to have both.
Yeah, you know, but shout out to you, though. Thank you for that, because, you know, it taught me, you know, to take things in moderation. But, yeah, anyway, back to this non-fuck shit. Yeah, so I get ready for my day, go hit the gym, then get ready to go head to work. It's difficult running a business, but it's definitely it's better to be the boss than to be bossed around. So that's definitely a blessing.
Yeah, no doubt. And before we get to the business, man, let's go back to like kind of when we first met. You know what I'm saying? So then people can understand and appreciate where you are now. You know what I'm saying? So for those who don't know, you know, so I met Fat Boogie. I met you in like 2013.
I think so.
13, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I had the studio we had, the little small room, you know what I'm saying? And at that time I had met Street already, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to that boy Young Street, man.
Who don't do nothing. Hopefully.
Get off my nigga, man. He got something. He just got to put it together, man.
Hey, man,
MSC gang, shout out to my boy Street. Shout out to Wing, man. Shout out to Booby. Shout out to the whole squad, man.
Man.
MSC gang or no gang. Fuck what he talking about, man. My nigga Street gonna get it together, man. Shout out to my boy Wash. My boy Wash just dropped the track, man. That Murder Solves Everything, man.
That's the name of your gang, and you didn't even know the name of the song. By the way, Wingman is the toughest dude in your crew.
Hey, man, I seen Wingman. You know, back when we used to be fighting and doing all that shit, we was out here tripping, you know what I'm saying? Man, I seen Wingman do a kick punch at the same time. I thought that boy was Lupe Fiasco. I'm talking about we bagging niggas up and Wingman just bang out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Wingman might be the toughest nigga out the clique, man.
So we been through a lot together, man. So met y'all dudes, man. You came in. Back then, that's when you had the ramp and a ducktail in the back of your head. And for people who don't know, man, when I first met Fat Boogie, actually the first time I ever saw Fat Boogie, I saw you on World Star prior to actually meeting you. And I was like, I know this dude got to be from Dallas with this dumbass haircut. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I first met you. I mean, first saw you.
Yeah.
And then I remember you walked in the studio. I was like, okay, damn, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Never knew that moment will spark into the friendship that we have today, man.
Definitely.
But watching y'all cats grow, you know what I'm saying? I think y'all was like the dumbest group of individuals I ever met in my life. So much talent. But y'all was by far the dumbest group of dudes I ever met.
It's not dumb. It was misguided. That's all it was.
Anyway.
It wasn't dumb. It was misguided.
Anyway, y'all was dumb as hell. And I felt like this, though. You know, God really put it on my heart, man. If I can get these dudes to survive to 25, I always said that. If I can get y'all to survive to 25, we're going to be all right.
You definitely said that, man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, y'all was out here getting busy. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, I won't ever say that y'all was soft. Yeah, can't nobody ever say y'all was soft. And y'all was known for showing up to shows and minutes in the shows and them boys shutting down.
No.
So how did that come about? MSC Gang, how did y'all meet, bro? Like, how did this come about?
So this what happened. You know, you had me, one separate entity, then you had Street, one separate entity, you know, and everybody else that we were all, you know, that we was all in them. We brought those together.
Yeah.
And we brought them through Cotton. You know, I had ended up clicking with Cotton on some things, and he kind of helped me spark my career. And he was telling me about Street, you know what I'm saying? So first I'm looking like, you know, I'm looking at Street, you know what I'm saying? I already think I'm young. I think I'm one of the toughest niggas around. Just how, you know, that's how young niggas is. So Street think he tough. You know, I see a light-skinned nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, look at this nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, Who is this nigga? Who this nigga think he is? So first, Cotton was like, you got a link with him, you know what I'm saying? First time I seen dude, we was at a party. He by himself, you know what I'm saying? He talking mad shit to like 10 niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to mention them names because I'm not going to bring up old avenues. The names don't matter. It's the action. So I'm not going to bring up.
Crit like?
No. I'm not going to bring up the names. Come on now. Don't Vlad TV me. I said I'm not going to bring up the names because we're not going to bring up old things, but I'm going to bring up the situation.
Bro, that's like 10 years ago. Y'all scared to say the name?
No, not scared of anything but Jesus. Okay? And, all right. But like I said, he talking shit to like 10 niggas by himself, running up like what's going down. I said, okay, all right. Maybe I could fuck with this nigga, you know what I'm saying? So I was going on tour. I was throwing my own tours back then. Yeah. And I invited him to come out. And, you know, my brother and Trelos.
Shout out to Lil Jesus Tat.
Yeah, Lil Jesus Tat. You know, so I had them. I was like, hey, y'all go scoop that nigga because it was in San Marcos. Y'all go scoop and bring him out here so he can perform. And I think I had brought Lil B-Man out there too. You know, we did the show or whatever, and they called me like, hey, if I need to make sure, if I need to validate anybody, my brother and Trelo's gonna be the ones to do it. So when they called me and they was like, nigga, solid, boom, it was just kind of like that. We dropped the song and we just kind of stayed click tight to the end. And then, you know, I brought my niggas in, he brought his niggas in, and then we got the gang now. So
no doubt, man. So how did you get into the music game prior to starting the whole MSC game? Like, what was your whole motivation into getting into the music game?
Man, it really wasn't no motivation. It was really kind of like on some accident type shit. Cause, you know, I used to throw parties, real big parties and shit like that, and you know, just doing my thing. And then my partner that I got two partners that I started out with, Damo and Hot Boy Beezy. We had dropped a little track, and it ended up taking off. You know what I'm saying? It was called I'm Loaded, and it ended up taking off. Boom. So I like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna start fucking around. I started fucking around and started seeing some gains from it. And, you know, that's how it ended up going like that.
Okay. So then, like, fast forward, you know what I'm saying, I linked up with Young Street, you know what I'm saying, on the whole management side, and you start coming around. Mm-hmm. And I remember hearing your music. I heard Street. I knew when I met Street, I knew Street was, like, a work in progress. Like, dope as hell, dope with the bars. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying, definitely can spit. But one of the Street weaknesses, he couldn't really structure songs. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You throw an instrumental on to tell him to rap, he'll rap straight through it. But he couldn't really correlate a song.
Yeah, man, I birthed that man. He's a great songwriter now. And, you know, you can ask him. Matter of fact,
first of all,
call him.
Really didn't do much.
Call him right now. Call him. No. We got time. Call him. Shit.
He already been on here.
Let's call
him on the interview.
No.
He didn't even mention your name not one time.
That's fine. That doesn't matter.
When it came to credits on songwriting, and the credit was gave.
Call him right now. Just call him. You got
Think
your phone?
about it.
You got your phone?
Think about most of the songs that I wrote for you.
Shut up. You got your phone?
Think about it.
Do you have your phone?
My phone is off.
No, your broke ass can't pay your bill.
That's right.
Call Young Street.
Street was on here and it didn't even give you no shout out. So
That's
honestly, I may not even be that close, bro.
That's fine, you know.
So you over here dick riding on Young Street and he not even rocking with you like that.
You know what? That's okay. If that's how he feels, that's not gonna change how I feel. You understand? At the end of the day, if that's how he wants to portray it, you know, I don't even know why we having this conversation because I know you lying. Shout out to my nigga Young Street, man. Shout out to my nigga Young Street. Fuck this nigga, man. Call him right now. Call him. Call him.
First of all, you know Street ain't even woke up yet.
He can still.
You know he's still asleep. We got plenty of stories to tell.
Plenty.
So let's talk about like some of the things that we went through. So like so I met you, you know what I'm saying? I thought you was already dope. You had the bangers. What people don't know is you lyrical too. It's like feeding the medicine with the candy. You know what I'm saying? It's like it comes off sweet, it come off as like trap, but then when you really listen to it, you like, oh shoot, he really saying some stuff in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't realize that. I think your music is dope. It's very, very, although it got like a real street, you know what I'm saying, touch to it, it really got a message behind it. Not saying that you're trying to preach, but it really got something that for people to, you know, attach themselves to emotionally.
Yeah.
So that was one of the things that stood out to me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You was probably one of the first big dudes I knew that was big that took their shirt off when they performed. But when I first met y'all performances was terrible as hell.
Terrible, horrible, which I didn't realize until you had us going through that day 26 making the band shit. Y'all niggas gonna be running and rapping your words and y'all gonna get on stage and practice. I'm like, I was in practice. You know, like, nigga, what? Nigga, I'm finna show up. I'm finna take my shirt off. Nigga, we finna get live. Fuck them up. Hey, you know, but nah.
It was funny, though, because like a lot of artists think, like, if I get on the stage and I just yell real loud with a whole bunch of people on the stage, that's a good performance. But then when you're looking at it from, because me, I never got on the stage with y'all. I always stayed, like, in the crowd in the back to watch it. So anytime I used to watch y'all performances, it'd be like y'all turn y'all back to the crowd and be rapping to the dudes on the stage.
Yeah.
And the people on the floor is missing the show, or then you jump off the stage and the people in the back couldn't see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cats was out of breath. It was about 15 dudes on the stage. All of them don't know the song.
Yeah.
One dude, I found myself watching one dude just digging his nose and wipe it on his pants. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, wow, like, why you got all these people on the stage? But I knew, like, yo, if I get y'all together, man, we get a set DJ, we get this joint organized, or we rehearse and we really rock, then the presence in the stage will, you know, it's in the presence and the performances will change. And it did. Like, I remember when we went up to Denton, and you had that show up in Denton. That whole set was just organized and on point.
Yeah.
But remember when we did that show in
San Antonio?
No. When we had Eugene, Sir Gene as the DJ.
Hey, the icebreaker.
Oh, man. We was, what club we was at? Profit. Was it Profit?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Profit Bar, whatever it was. So, mind you, we've been practicing, and we had the set DJ. And we was like, hey, man, you know, we need you to be in tune with the set. Because, mind you, he was never a performance DJ. He's just a regular backyard DJ.
Yeah.
And shout out to Sir Gene, man. But, dude, we said, hey, man, we need some sound effects. We need some horns. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, make the transition to the song good. He said, oh, yeah, okay, D, I got you. Man, you performing, and that dude sat there and broke glass for like 2 minutes straight while you was on the stage performing. He's like, I'm sitting here trying to go to the stage, trying to tell him, like, hey, man, stop. He's like, he was breaking glass the whole time through your set, bro. I was mad as hell. So, you know, after the show over with, so G come up to me like, hey, man, Big D, so how I do? I did a good job. I said, hell no, that was the most terrible shit. Like, he was like, but it's only going to get better next time, right? It ain't no next time, bro. Sir Gene got fired at that very moment.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You know, shout out to Sir Gene, man. We just going to leave it at that, man. But to kind of go with what you were saying, man, we definitely did develop some stuff, man. We went from, you know, jumping off stage at the Nipsey when niggas threw ice on there, beating niggas up, tripping, to going to shows in San Antonio, getting paid shows, you know, and we looking down here and everybody rapping my shit word for word.
Yeah.
You know, putting on productions, you know, from the Smoke
Oh
Machine.
yeah, when we went down to San Antonio,
Yeah.
that joint was dope. That was dope. You remember speaking in that Nipsey Hussle show, and I brought that up with Sean, and I don't think I brought it up with Street. But you remember when you almost got into it with Rap a Lot because of that show? How bad that could have been.
And you know what? It's crazy because actually one of our clients now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's wild, man. So kind of go back, Nipsey Hussle show, mind you. We on the stage, y'all on the stage, I'm in the back. Somebody throwing ice on the stage. Of course, Sean Cotton grabbed a microphone, he start popping off.
Yeah.
Little Nate jumps off the stage.
With the tripod.
Y'all start getting busy fighting in the crowd.
Yeah.
But we was already on edge before that because they didn't want to let Street perform because they said he didn't sell enough tickets.
Yeah.
Mind you, I'm thinking we sold all the tickets, not knowing that Street had like 40 other tickets
Yeah.
that he's supposed to sell. So he's like, I told Street, like, yo, we not going to give them the money. If they not going to let us perform, we not going to give you the money. You know what I'm saying? Because it made sense. It's like, why would I give you the money? I went out here and hustled to make this money. Me thinking that all the tickets are sold. And you going to tell us we can't perform? Okay, cool. We keep the money from the tickets. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But that could have went real, real bad. Thankfully, everything got worked out, right?
You know, man. Yeah, it did, man.
Tell me that story. What happened? What could have happened?
All right, hold on. All right, so, you know, that happened. Boom, you know, I think it was the dude named Arab Yo, I think, or something like that. You know, we finna box. You know, it's a box. Shit, we're gonna fight. I don't know, something just
Spirit of God.
I'm telling you, it was just telling me it wasn't right. You know, I'm finna box. And it ended up getting mixed up or whatever. We getting a tussle, we tussling, niggas start popping up, boom, boom, boom. Anyway, we ended up chopping it up with the Arab Yo nigga after the show. He was like, yeah, yo, you know what? I fuck with y'all niggas, man. Y'all, we ain't boxed. So just to clear that, we ain't end up boxing. We ain't scrap. But ended up chopping up with him after the show, and he was like, I like y'all young niggas. Y'all niggas remind me of me, whoop de whoop. So, you know, he told us to pull up to the after party. We pulled up. You know, so I'm like, all right, cool. That shit washed. There ain't shit. Now we at South by. You know, we ain't clicked up all the way yet. It's just me, Street, I think with Wingman and Leonidas. You know, it's like four of it, and then Chopper. And shit, you know, they come down. You know, you see the Rap a Lot niggas come down. You know what I'm saying? It's like about 50, 100 of them niggas. You know, I'm like, okay, I see Arab Yo right there. I'm like, huh, all right. Let's see if he really on that, you know what I'm saying, or if it's really washed, you know what I'm saying? Let's see, you know, because, you know, nigga be like, yeah, it's washed when he in your city, but then they see catch you out somewhere else, like, yeah, nigga, remember that shit now, we got numbers on you now, it was good. You know, and it's four of us, them niggas deep as hell. I'm like, shit. All right. You know, I ain't gonna run, but it's gonna be an L. I'm just trying to see where I'm just going to get my money's worth. You know, I'm going to get maxed out. I'm going to get maxed out. I'm keeping it real, but I'm going to fight. You know, but it didn't end up being a situation. It was all good. So, you know, that's a blessing.
Yeah, that could have been real bad, man. So we did that. We did, you know what I'm saying, went to San Antonio. You was doing your thing out there. The show performances was on point. We was getting heavy into the music. And then, you know, a lot of things like, I don't know, it just things start spinning off the wheels. Like the reality of being in the music industry is that you can have a buzz, but it take a budget.
Man, and you know, yeah, and shit, fuck it, we finna have story time. All right, everybody gather around, listen up. We gonna have a story. All right, you know, and like you said, you have a budget. You gotta have a budget, so you really gotta have two separate budgets. You gotta have a real life budget, and then you gotta have a music budget. You know, and they got to be separate. Yeah. They got to be separate. And, you know, at the time, what I was doing, you know, I walk around with $10,000, $5,000, make 50 here, boom, boom, boom. I'm good on that, you know. But I had a daughter. Boom. Yep. Riley come into the situation. So now that same money ain't doing the same things for me. So when I got to pay bills over here, and then you got to worry about, okay, I need $5,000 to really push this song, and you trying to cut corners. So you put 1,000 in here, boom, hope that roll off, so you ain't got to put that other 1,000 in or whatever. So you don't got nothing to keep the wheels spinning. And then, you know, this situation with my daughter, and you know, I had some real life situations. I'm not gonna I'll get into it as much as I can, but I'm not gonna
let's keep it real. Like just tell about it. I mean,
I'm just gonna give a 6-month period. All right. caught that felony robbery charge. That ended up going nowhere. We ended up, we got that taken care of. Fast forward when we was supposed, I was that couple of days before I was supposed to be going out to South by.
Yep.
That's when I got arrested on that. Ended up getting out on that. Then fast forward to
Detroit. Oh no, we're not gonna keep going.
I'm just talking about So I'm talking about the situation in my life that kind of derailed me off the music.
Yeah.
I started to develop a bad. I had my daughter had to adjust to how to move around and be a father because it was never an option of whether or not I was going to be a father. I was going to be a father. Yeah, that was guaranteed. So I just had to learn how to move around with that, and then all the street shit started catching up with me. That robbery, boom. Then about a month later, the little shootout situation, and then so once you have a kid, it kind of changes your thought process. Like at first, I'm just living for myself. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like nigga, fuck it, let's go do it again. Nigga, let's run this shit back. But this time I'm like, I ain't gonna see my baby. You know what I'm saying? So it changed my thought process. And once you're thinking like that and you had a little hesitation, it's time to get up out of there.
No doubt.
And then we had that other situation where my house got raided and all that kind of stuff happened. And it was really just a boom, boom, boom. Stuff just started happening back to back. Like I'll come up 50 and then next thing you know, that 50 get taken. And I'm just sitting there like, how the fuck? What's going on? I'm not understanding why I'm not able to build off of this. And, I developed a drug habit and all that other kind of shit. And shit just started, all of a sudden shit was just piling up on top of me. And I didn't know what to do, how to get rid of a lot of this shit, and then it got overwhelming. I couldn't stand the music. I couldn't stand doing it no more. I'm getting praise. I'm going out, everybody like, hey, nigga, you Fat Boogie, you doing your thing. Whoop, whoop. I'm like, nigga, this music that I just dropped, I had to go do some other shit just to get that to drop. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really like, man, fuck all this shit. Y'all praising this shit, but I can't stand it. So I couldn't stand myself no more. You know what I mean? So I had to step away.
Yeah, I mean, because we start hitting like a rough patch. Like I think about the show in South by South. I'm not South by Southwest, but AC3. You know what I'm saying? We had a good time, but you know what I'm saying? It was like, our sets just start getting bad consistently. Mm-hmm. Even if we rehearse, it just wasn't working out. I don't know. But you remember, put that dent in that rental. So, mind you, me and Fat Boogie both like 100 and some pounds smaller.
I'm about shit at this time. What, I'm about 380. You about what?
430.
Shit.
So we in Atlanta, and we got a big old Suburban. You know what I'm saying? We ride around the city, A3C, doing the shows or whatever. So Fat Boogie and them always want to try me. So we in the hotel.
Something like this.
You know what I'm saying? We in the hotel. Fat Boogie decide he want to wrestle. He didn't want that smoke. Got handled real quick in the hotel. Boom, boom, boom. Locked up on that wall. We both big, so we breathing hard, tired, fast. You know what I'm saying? So we got locked up. You know how to do. So then, we at the gas station. Pumping gas, everything good. Him and Gun, he let Gun sucker him into trying it again.
No. See, go ahead and finish the story, and I will come back with a rebuttal. Go ahead, finish it.
So, he let Gun sucker
go
him
ahead
in
and
and
finish
try
that
to jump
bullshit
me.
ass story, because finna say some dumb ass shit. Go ahead, finish. Just
finish.
real,
bro. So,
get to the point.
You decide
you done. You
gonna try to wrestle with me.
You done. You
so you got picked up and slammed into the whole back of the Suburban, dented the entire from the back door all the way to the tail light. Big old dent all the way across the back because somebody didn't want that smoke.
No, look, that happened.
Certified, Detroit, Joy Road, Exit 9, West Side, Mogul Moves Only, Big D The Mogul, Suge Diddy, Illuminati Jack, a.k.a. Fat Boogie don't want that.
Shut up. All right. So what he said did happen, but on my mama, bro. You know what I'm saying? No, that did happen, but how it happened, like okay. Like we was sitting there talking shit. He was having a bad day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking shit. You always have bad days.
That's
nigga.
True.
Ask Exclude when we was at South by. But anyway, he having a bad day. Okay, So I'm like, yeah, nigga, whoop, 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 boom. He take it from talking shit to, he wanted to get the upper hand on me because he knew if I would have been 10 toes down, which I slipped up, I should have been 10. I was only like 7, but he weighed an extra 50 pounds on me, so he got me off guard. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking shit. He done took it to, we wrestling. So, a big 430-pound nigga grab, boom.
Like he not a big 380.
But I wasn't working out. I wasn't doing nothing then. It was like
so obviously I wasn't either if I'm 430 pounds.
You was still hitting the gym then. You nigga pull up that video on your phone, you had 315 on there, hitting it like 20 times. Stop playing.
Oh, yeah, that's easy.
Mine was an unfunctionable 380. I was 380 for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly. You was at least in the gym, you know what I'm saying? So you caught me off guard. So that's how it happened.
No, it wasn't off guard.
It was off guard. It was
you
off
got
guard.
handled.
All right, anyway, move on. Shit. What happened when I just walked up in here today, though? What happened?
Nothing.
What happened?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, what happened? Just you saw it when I walked up in here today. You no mas. Yeah.
Nah, I don't remember that.
We can show
Oh, okay. Sure.
them. Okay.
All right. Just understand.
Huh?
It's no more wrestling.
We can throw hands too.
You don't want that.
You know I'm a specialist.
Not at all.
You ain't never been in a fighting day in your
Bro,
life.
first of all, y'all pull up that fight of Fat Boogie on YouTube. Y'all go look at that fight.
It went viral, but I still whooped. I was out of shape, but he ain't touched me.
Old boy was giving Fat Boogie that work. Giving him that work. Dude was like 125 pounds.
Did he touch me once? Yes or no?
Did you touch him once? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And you failed. I thought you was about to get stumped out for your
nigga,
life.
Stop. I didn't fall.
I said, oh, he about to stump you
Nigga,
out.
I didn't fall. I fell off balance. There's a difference. You acting like he hit me and I fell. No, I was heavy. I was tired.
He swung.
But did he hit me?
You stumbled, so it looked like he connected.
Did he touch me? Yes or no, D?
Your knees buckle. Y'all go watch that fight on YouTube. A Fat Boogie fighting a 130-pound man, giving him that work.
Go watch.
That's why we couldn't move no records, because the streets didn't believe after they saw that YouTube video.
Okay.
So let's fast forward, man. So
hold on.
Go ahead.
You need to clarify that. All that other stuff, I don't care. Clarify that.
Clarify which one. Which part?
You ain't never seen me get beat up, nigga. Never.
That's true. I ain't never seen him get. Well, I beat him up a couple of times, but I ain't never seen nobody else beat him up.
Okay. Continue.
Anyway.
Carry on.
So, man, you got the daughter. You know what I'm saying? We did A3C, South by Southwest. Actually, 3 years ago, 2016, 2015, y'all had a big South by Southwest. You Gun Street, man. Y'all had like a whole bunch of shows apiece.
Yeah, man.
That joint, y'all was rocking that joint.
Yeah, man. We went down there and tore that thing up, man. We really did. It was good, man. We had a lot of momentum going, and then,
It just, honestly, bro, what really messed everything up is just that budget. Because that's the thing. Like, you got to have consistent money to really keep things consistent. We were so banking on, okay, we got a lot of money here, and we're going to find this, and hopefully this will just make everything go viral, but it don't really work like that. You got to really have the money to sustain a campaign.
And it wasn't necessarily even just the budget. It was the things that we was having to do to get that budget. Yeah. It was taken away from, studio time because, I got to make a decision. I'm going to be in the studio. I'm going to go run the streets. Yeah. But see, studio ain't giving me that right now. You know what I'm saying? But the streets is giving me that right now. And my daughter got to eat. I got other situations. And then, also you had some situations come up in your life that changed that course. And it just was the timing of everything was off, And, shit got crazy. Yeah, you know how I got. And then shit got real crazy.
So, like, fast forward. So you stepped away from the music, man. You're doing your thing. You pulled up in that big Ford Raptor out there. You, like you said earlier, man, you closing on a house down, and you down in the H-Town area now, man. Big things. So it's definitely a transformation, man. So what are you doing right now as far as you said you're a business owner? So tell people about that business, man, what you doing.
Yeah, man. So just to help me, that transition that I made, like I said, I got in that final thing. It was like that little 6-month period where all this shit was happening. And I'm leaving out details on purpose.
Yeah, you got to.
But there was a lot of shit going on, and I just had to wash my hands with it. I had to get away from that. My mom calls me up. Hey, son, what you doing, baby? I'm like, what's going on, mama? I ain't gonna let mama know what's going on. I let her know a little bit, but she know.
Yep.
And she was like, I'm getting pressure from everywhere. My CPS got involved in my life from when, so, I'm getting pressure from everybody. Like, you gonna be that type of father? I'm already thinking about it. I'm doing other shit to try to escape from it, which is making the shit worse, and it's just a downward spiral. So she called me up, and I'm at this whole time, my thought process just wasn't there mentally. I'm my age wise, I'm supposed to be a grown ass man, but mentally I'm not thinking that. Yeah, I'm not thinking
like Down
that.
syndrome. Go, my fault.
Okay, anyway.
Asperger's.
So, I had a lot of growing up to do, and she called me up. And I matter of fact, she called me up and she was like, hey, you want to come do this insurance? I'm in the streets. I ain't doing no damn insurance. The hell you talking about? I'm a rapper. But then I sat back and I got to be real with myself. I'm like, man, I don't like myself. I don't like who I am right now. I don't like what I'm having to do. I don't like that I'm going to hit licks and I'm dropping my daughter off with my partner, you know what I'm saying, down the street to go, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what, Mom? What you need me to do? And I just cut everything else off. I disappeared. I cut everything else off. And just started retraining myself. Like I said, I went on the path. First, it was mentally. Mentally. First, it was financially. And that kind of drew the mental out. Really, I guess you could say those kind of ran mentally first.
First.
Then it went financially.
Because I remember watching you, studying and preparing for your insurance test.
Yeah.
Like really going through that, and I was like, damn, that's dope. And then you actually passed it. But then you ran into the other roadblock where they didn't want to try to give you your license or whatever to clear you
because of my background.
Your background.
But, I fought through that. Boom. Something else came up. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm telling myself, oh, shit, nigga, I can do this. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just about that. You know what I'm saying? It's about anything. So, it's manifest destiny. You got to tell yourself, this is what I can do. I can do this. Yep. And even if it doesn't happen right then, it's going to happen because you believe it. So, you start thinking something. Then once your mind thinks it, it trains your body to start believing it. Once you believe it, you start walking it. And, some of the best advice I ever got, we was out in Austin. We was running some shit. We was doing some shit out in Austin. Dude told me, when you look at me right now, you're not talking to me right now. You're talking to me in 5 years. I'm like, nigga, what you mean? Because every morning when I wake up, my mind is on where I want to be in 5 years. Every step that I'm taking, every action that I do is towards where I want to be in 5 years. Every word that I speak is towards where I want to be in 5 years. So you're not. So I was like, all right, cool. So I start going through the background shit. I'm like, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? Boom, handle it. Okay, cool. So you mean to tell me all I got to do is be persistent and handle my business, and then everything else fall in place? Cool. So fast forward. We got that handled, and then they fucked up on my commissions. I had to go through that again. We fought on that. Boom, everything got straight. All right, so you mean to tell me even though shit pops up, life's still going to be all right, but I still got to keep pushing. Yeah. So now I push myself to get a better relationship with God because I started to realize the only reason why I made it out of these situations was by the grace of Him.
Yeah, no doubt.
And so, Jesus didn't walk with picture perfect people that he walked with people that had a story to tell. He walked with murderers, robbers, and I just feel like I had the story to tell, and that's all it was. So he was definitely building on me in my life, and I started to grow my relationship with him spiritually. I started to grow financially. I started to grow mentally, and then it just led me to think, okay, now it wasn't just about losing the weight with me. It was about continuing my path of just proving that I can do anything that I put my mind to. And so, boom, I started losing. I dropped like 20, then dropped 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and it all just came in together. So now I'm here now, and I just even went through a process with buying this house, but it's all good because I done proved to myself countless time at the time how I showed myself how I can accomplish things and how it's done.
Yeah, you're right, bro. I just still don't feel like you're giving me enough credit right now.
Oh man, you definitely
the process because you
definitely helped me, man.
I helped you get you this house closed. You just called me and said Big D, and I shot you that oop.
You know what? He did shoot me the oop. He got me a loan officer that really came through and got it done. Shout out to Rob Bush, man. He did do that.
I'm plugged out here, man. Whatever you need, B. whatever, I got you.
Yeah, holla at Suge Diddy,
got you, man.
But he would not be. Y'all heard everything he said. He wasn't traveling. He didn't have the opportunity.
Who wasn't traveling?
Not musically. Hold on. Let's get this straight here. You was a wannabe rapper that ran his course, okay, and then started living vicariously through me and Street. Okay, let's just go ahead and put that out there. Okay.
First of all, I was the man down in South Georgia. America's AME, what up, though? Cordell, Georgia, what up, though? Albany, what up, though? Warner Robins, what up, though? You know what I'm saying, bro? I was
bro,
the
you
Barry
can name
Gordy,
off all the names.
What up, though?
You can name all the names you want, but ain't nobody here to verify any of this shit.
Oh, no, the internet
ain't nobody here to verify any of this shit.
The internet is going to verify with these comments, man.
Yeah, all right.
Understand, bro. I've been doing this. I've been doing this.
No, bro. See, that's the thing, though.
Doing this.
People say, just because I've been doing, nigga, yeah. Just because you
I
been selling weed, you been doing this, you been doing. You wasn't doing it like I did it, nigga.
That's
it
true.
Don't matter what you been doing,
That's true,
nigga.
because what you was doing wasn't working, B. It wasn't working.
Hold on. But y'all see, he said, hold on. He said, and y'all heard this. What he said? He said, first time we met, he saw me on what? What he saw me on? You remember?
World Star.
Yeah, you see me, nigga. I didn't know who you was, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? I saw you. I give you that.
All right,
That's
cool.
the only thing you ever did with your life.
Next question.
So, anyway, I'm almost really done talking to you, honestly. We could have wrapped it up a long time ago, but you kind of start talking about yourself too long, and
well, nigga, we can wrap it up. We can wrap it up.
You know what I'm saying? Forget it, though. But, no, before we get out, we do want to talk about the one business you didn't name. So what people don't know is Fat Boogie had a business where he was printing off nudie pictures and mailing it to people in prison.
Yeah.
You didn't even talk about that.
I didn't talk about that business, but I got that business.
We walked to the house. My man had envelopes lined up, you know what I'm saying, postage stamps and naked pictures, printing them off, folding them up in
catalogs.
Yeah,
sending off jack shots to inmates, man. Then I got my niggas that's locked up. I send them a package. They promote the business. No, I'm an all-around entrepreneur, man.
That's what's up, man. So, but we can't get off here yet because summertime here. Coming in, you heard that Fat Boogie, I don't want to jug no more. Yeah, with Teddy Blow on that song.
Yeah, Teddy Blow and Kenny Turn Up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the plan? We going to get back into music or what? Is this the year, you know what I'm saying, a resurgence of the Fat Boogie? Are you going to bring the rap back? What we doing this shit, man? We got Trap 22 video. We got videos lined up in the vault. We got music lined up in the vault. What we doing? We back out here. Are we going to go back to Kansas City like we did? You know, we're going to go back to Kansas where they ain't like us. They ain't want to service our bottle. And then we leave and they shoot the parking lot up. Them bullets, they wanted us, bro. We got our ass up out of there.
Yeah, especially you talk about we travel, we can't bring no straps, can't bring no drug, no that.
Them niggas brought everything. Them niggas had cocaine in the truck.
Oh, come on, man.
Weed in the truck. Everything I said not to bring, nigga. They had everything in there. And I ain't know until I walked into their hotel room. It's lines all on the table. I'm like, God damn, man. It's like, should have left y'all niggas. So, bro, I do not. Bro, no, sir. And we all locked up.
We did it, though, man. We pushed through. We pushed through.
We did our thing.
Yeah, man.
We had fun, man. We had a good time on my bachelor's party. Us on that flight. We both big as hell, taking up the aisleway.
On the Spirit flight. And they had us both in the aisle. We sitting, you know, we heavy as hell. Like we sit just like this.
Across the flight attendants couldn't get through.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a lot of fun, man. And
Definitely.
hey, if I'm gonna tell you anything, bro, I'm definitely proud of you. I hope people find that, you know what I'm saying, this being an inspiration from where you came from and where you are and where you going, man. Big things, like you said.
Hold on.
Raptor out there.
You said what?
Well, I'm saying you're doing big things.
Mogul thing.
We're gonna let your career breathe a little bit before we call you a mogul. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let it breathe a little bit.
I'm a young mogul. I've been a young mogul.
Okay, fine. You know what? Because I'm talking to you in 5 years. You're right. You're a mogul. You know what I'm saying? You're a mogul. I give you that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm proud of you, bro. Closing on your house, man. Doing a lot of things that young black men don't get a chance to do or people knock us from doing, bro. So keep doing you, man. Keep supporting your family. Because a man that don't take care of his family can't be rich. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z said that, and that's real, bro. So let's keep on it, man. Keep that path. Hey, man, I hope we see a lot from you musically this year.
We're gonna see, man.
Resurgence of Fat Boogie. Will you grow the ramp back? You gonna stay with the dreads?
The ramp ain't coming back.
It ain't coming back. It's gone.
Nah, man.
That Fat Boogie dead.
That edge up, how my edge up lined up, man. That ramp, I've just got to hold on to what I got. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna have it.
I feel you, bro. Hey, man, this wraps up Mogul Moves Only podcast with your boy Big D The Mogul, a.k.a. Suge Diddy, a.k.a. Illuminati Jack.
A.k.a. the seed of Fat Boogie, you know what I'm saying, man? Shout out to my boy Big D, man. He doing a great thing with this Mogul Moves Only. Shout out to everybody that made it happen. The cameraman, Antonio, Mario on the engineer, Toya lining everything up.
And it's her birthday. Go Toya. It's your birthday. Hey, shout out to my big blood cousin, Masi. In the building, Mossy Low.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, it's out, man. I appreciate you again, bro.
Nah, man, appreciate you for having me, man.
Get pussy when niggas start pulling out. Fuck it around. I'm back on that old shit. These niggas don't like me. They say I do house shit. But to feed my daughter, I do some more shit. Really, I'm nervous, but I keep it cool on the surface. I didn't wanna have to take it back. I didn't wanna have to bust his ass. I got mouths to feed. If my daughter's starving, how the fuck I'ma deal with that? Circumstances, I'ma deal with it. I don't wanna have to do no more. Fuck it off an ass, alright. I don't have nothing else. That's why I don't wanna have to do no more.
I don't wanna have to do no more.
Used to get it at the corner store.
Used to get it at the corner store.
Rob your bare face and take it though.
Rub your bare face and take it down.
I don't wanna have to do no more.
I don't wanna have to do no more.
I don't wanna do no more. I don't wanna do no more. I don't wanna have to do no more. Used to get it at the corner store. Rob your bare face and take it down. I don't wanna have to do no more.